And with that, welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing good. MAN, first shout out of the day to MAN. Just want to replay that jingle. If it works, that is. Thank you so much for the, let me just read it. Let me thank you for 54 months, MAN. And MAN, I'm not sure, are you flying along?
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Duo Channel experience.
Good evening.
Could new subscribers please make their
Lilienthal.
way to
Hello
the
to you.
first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment will be served. Thank you.
And Aaron.
Good
thank
afternoon, Captain and chat.
Thank you so much, Aaron, 44 months. Good afternoon to you as well. I hope you're doing well. I hope your shift went well. Big round of applause to you as well. MAN and Aaron coming in with their resubs. Thank you very much, guys. Lilienthal, hello. Rebonios, hello. Giftswerk, hi. Maniti, hello. And let's see. Mighty Morph, hey. Luke, hello. Yoda, lecker. How are you doing? Zischke, moin. And let's see. Okay, so MAN is 38. So that means, I think it's this one here, right? And Lilo, hello to you. You're flying on the 18th on ETA A320 Royal Amarok Genoa Rome Casablanca. Nice. Hope you have a good flight then, or flights actually. Aaron, thank you so much. Let me know where you stand, then I'll give you a quick view. Philip, hello. Andreas, hello. Jean-Philippe, hello to you. Bonjour. Casper, hello. Maximilian, hello. And Forward, gute wie. Forward. Are you flying? Forward, are you doing any more flights lately? Or are you currently on pause regarding flight simming? I got Brussels Airlines here. That's beautiful. I am wondering. I'm nosy, I know. Okay, still loading in, Aaron. Fantastic. And MAN, thank you for joining today's flight. It will be busy. We can see that already. A couple of aircraft. I think the big show is starting in about, 25 minutes, right? Because they normally go 20 local time with Friday crazy Frankfurt. Or crazy Frankfurt Friday, I don't know. Have you also dropped the Aviotech? Hang on. What you mean? Drop the Aviotech? Just give me a hint. Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. Yeah, for Frankfurt, yes, I have. The reason being is that I still get horrible FPS. I don't know who's to blame, but I can't... I literally get 22 FPS here. So absolutely no joy. Absolutely, that's incredible. But that is just the way it is. Cool. First of all, also a big shout out then to Zischke, who has made this wonderful livery. Oh, hang on. Need to get my controller working. Here it is. Beautiful new livery for the Toliss A320NEO with the raccoon mask. So thank you so much, Zischke, for all the hard work. And I think, how many liveries was that? 20 liveries or something? Hey, Mark, hello to you. Yeah, and I'm astonished how quickly you managed to do that, Zischke. Absolutely incredible. And just to make sure that everyone understands, we don't sit in the flight deck with our fancy hats on. We don't. All right, but that's not Zischke's fault. That's from the Toliss, I think. So there's nothing Zischke can do about it. Oh, he did the complete Neo fleet. Wow. The complete Neo fleet. Incredible. Man, that's a lot of work. Forward, you are flying. You're flying the Black Square King Air lately. Quite nice add-on. Yes, so I'm actually looking forward to the Baron later on. So we're going to fly from Frankfurt to Brussels, and I assume, even though the flight time is only 45 minutes, I assume it'll take 2 hours to get there, because we always know it's crazy busy. And I'm rambling on for a lot of that time. But after that, so after this flight, we'll go into the Microsoft Flight Sim and then the Black Square Analog Baron add-on. And yes, and for those that bear with me, I will show you lots of my old photos from my time in the US in Goodyear, and I'll share some real world pictures, old pictures from my flying in the Bonanza and the Barons. So yeah, it should be a good nice stroll down memory lane. They had cameras back then, right? Shocking, but Mark, yeah, but in even color. Can you imagine that? They had color pictures. Incredible. All right. Well, no, hang on. Well, I'm not going to do a face reveal, right? So Mark, the photos that I sent you are not the ones I'm going to show on stream, of course. So hang on. So we go. Where's my X-Pilot? There it is. So I want to have the engine sounds a bit quieter because I don't really like those X-Pilot engine sounds. Cool. That's one thing I want to talk about. The other thing, there will be changes to our checklists. And I know that some of you follow the procedures to the book, and so I'll give you some infos what they are planning to do. Some quite good things actually. So, for example, the items have changed in parts. Meaning, for example, although I mean that's more for shared flight really. Things like the checklist point radar predictability system is now not only done by the pilot monitoring, i.e. CM2. It's also confirmed on the checklist by the pilot monitoring. The same with TCAS. That's a really good change because that was so stupid for me to while concentrating on taxiing, having to look down, especially in a dark cockpit, trying to find these switches and confirm they're on the right place. So, happy to hear that they're going to change that. They're changing some other stuff regarding.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience.
Hey, Jason, how you doing?
Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin?
Forward, you know what?
Drinks, snacks,
I actually thought about that.
Flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Forward, I thought about actually.
And the journey continues.
Thank you so much, Voyager. Moin, wie geht's dir? Are you looking forward to the weekend? Voyager, vielen Dank for the 29 months on Twitch. Thank you. Giftswerk, hello to you as well. So I thought even if I showed those pictures from 1991, I guess nobody will recognize me. Right, I did look a lot younger back then. But still. What else? Yeah, the items. So, oh yeah, one big thing. You know this checklist point, wing light, on the parking checklist. They're going to get rid of that. And you know why? Because Airbus has come back and saying that myth about the 321 wing light causing the fire on a jetway is actually wrong, because it's just a 330-200, I think they said, that has the issue. So they'll take that out, that checklist point. Really happy to hear that. Good. All right, what else do we have here? So let's do this, and let's get going. So we've got a good database. Actually, pop these out. Very nice. Oh, and as a pre-announcement, on the 4th of April, is it 4th? No, 1st of April. Sorry, 1st of April. Yeah, good database. We are going to be streaming the Cross the Pond because... Not because I've been so brilliant to get a slot. I completely missed that. But Lindley has gotten a slot from East Midlands to Toronto. And we'll be flying in shared flight the A340 from Toliss. So that will be for sure entertaining. Poor Mark, yeah. Well, that's what I told him yesterday. I said, well, you are very brave to, actually do this and come online with me for, 7 or 8 hours stream. So, yeah, big round of applause for that as well. Yoda, that's a good question, actually. That is a good question. So let's go here into Atsu, and let's get the uplink going. So let's go flight init. So that's the init going. It should now... Oh, no, what's this? LOL. Right, that's not it. What on earth happened there? Hold on, let me do something. I think what happens is if you have a flight plan in your Toliss folder. Hold on. Where is that? Resources. Yeah, early cross the pond. Well, we're not going to make it. That's for sure. In this aircraft. So let's have a look at the aircraft. Hang on, flight plan, nav data, flight plan. Where's flight plan? Custom data? No. Logs, nav data, output. FMS plans. No. I calculated the flight plan just now. Why is it picking up the flight plan to Toronto? Doesn't make sense. Let me just check again. Hey Geep, how you doing? Output, yeah, I found it. Output FMS plans. There's nothing in there. An aircraft, Toliss. No, so I don't know where to skip that. Yeah, Tishka, that's the thing. My last flight plan is Frankfurt, Brussels. That's my last flight plan. Try that again. I am wondering, why is it put... No, that's wrong. Ah, Mark. Mark, you are, of course, right. Yeah, I just checked if I have a... Yeah, that's why. Because, yeah, I know, because shared flight. Yeah, you're a genius. Thank you, Mark. Lifesaver. Right, let's try that again. Oh, thank you, Mark. Danke. Wow. That was... Hey, now, look at that. Hey, Lee, wie geht's dir? Sorry for the late call out. You actually just got back from the airport. Nothing planned yet. Do you get shortcuts like Nisva, Dagd, Bengal? Yes, we do, Lilo, yeah. Depends on the traffic situation. If you have lots of traffic, you're going to have a direct to Nisva. And then you're going to have to fly part of the arrival, so that S-curve arrival. And then you'll... yeah, you get radar vectors or direct final. Yeah. Okay, so we got that worked out. We are flying Frankfurt, Brussels. The alternate is Liège. Lufthansa 71 Bravo. We've got 14 degrees, it seems. Is that correct? Let's get the ATIS, AOC menu departure ATIS. Hey, Ali. Yeah, doing well. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm doing well. All good. So that's all done. Right, so questions on YouTube. Nomad piloting, high black box. Is it common for trainees to struggle with stable approach, not so much the landing flare? I'm on a 12th sector and my approaches has been poor. Want to know if approaches are challenging. Which aircraft type, Nomad? Bruce, welcome. Welcome to the exciting world of flight simming. And this is called XP12 from Laminar. So if you search for XP12, that's the basic simulator or the underlying simulator. And the add-on that I'm using currently is the Toliss A320NEO version. Okay, currently in line training A320. So would you be so kind to say what exactly? Is it speed or is it lateral, vertical path? Because the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear people struggling with stable approaches is the scan. So I have a feeling that you are either scanning too slow or scanning in the wrong order. So I would ask my instructor in that case to give you some tips regarding scans. Centerline and rate of descent. Okay, so the important thing is, so this is just me, okay, what I do, I try to get a stable early establishment. And then once I'm established, I have a certain crosswind and a certain descent rate and a certain power setting. So I try to establish a standard power setting, including a standard pitch value. And then from there, if there's any speed changes or any deviations laterally, I do small corrections. So if I'm getting a bit high, I'll pitch down a little bit, reduce the thrust at the same time. And I look at the pitch, power, and just try to scan, right? Drift angle pointer is very important, obviously. Drift line for the lateral tracking. And to be honest, the only person really that is able to tell you whether or not your scan is, or if your approaches are not up to scratch after 12 sectors is your instructor. Because he's got the experience to say, and to judge how many, from his experience, how others are doing. And so have a talk with him about this. Yeah, so usually what happens, Captain Mitchell, good evening. What happens normally is that people overcorrect. So they will be too aggressive pitching or rolling, and they'll be too aggressive with the thrust changes. So that to me would be a greater concern than, being a bit too slow, because all you need to do really is just practice and force yourself to do quicker scans. Yeah, so Jean-Philippe, there's two reasons I do that. One of them is exactly that. Night lighting is an issue at some airports. Not all, but I have a feeling, Jean, with the older add-ons, I feel that in night lighting, if it's not optimized, then you can have FPS drops. That's one reason. The other reason is when I'm streaming, it's literally... if I stream nighttime all the time, and at my time when I stream here, it's pretty much dark all the time now, or still. So I would I'd prefer, and for the streaming reasons, I prefer to be flying at daytime conditions. So this is ATIS Frankfurt. Okay, so let me try that differently. ATC-COM. Hang on, where was that again? Now that was in the Phoenix, wasn't it then? Well, let me try ATC menu. No. Connection. No. Where do I get the ATIS again? Let me see. No, that's departure clearance. And there's no second other requests. No. First page. Yeah, but I tried that, Zishka. I pressed on that, and there was no ATIS. The ATIS Frankfurt is there. It's departure. Oh, maybe it's because I got 2 ATISes. Maybe that's the reason. Anyways, I could give you a different ATIS here. And so we got information Quebec. And we have runways news 2518. Wind to 2012, Cabo K, temperature 14, and I've got QNH of 1006. And for the departure route, now, quite often, if we go to Brussels, we often get 18 for departure. But sometimes you get 25, so I don't know exactly what happens today in VATSIM. So before I do any bigger calculations, I'm going to prepare all the rest of the FMS because the arrival is pretty straightforward. We should have 25 left Zulu. The arrival will be... Oh. Just see that my joystick was still switched off. There we go. So we're going to have... Let me do that here. The all-no arrival. So it should be all-no for Alpha arrival. Via Flora. So let's go all-no for Alpha. And then it's going to be... Hold on. Approach ILS Zulu 25 left. So bear with me. 25 left. Zulu. Actually, no, that's Yankee. Disregard. If it's that way around, then it's gonna be. Yeah, Yankee, sorry. So my bad. So it's going to be Yankee approach via Flora. So let's change that real quickly. All right, we've got lots of questions coming in. Hang on. Aaron, no, I'm... so on 38 is, yeah, MAN. Yeah, I'll have a look in at your plane in a second. Stormyfly, hey, flew sectors with this Charlie 60 today, found interesting airport, Lima, India, Mike Golf, Italy. Okay, where's that, Stormyflyer? Sounds interesting, for sure. So let me try and change that 25 left with the all-no for Alpha, and then approach via Flora. There we go, now we got that. So we've got that flight plan all the way down to the arrival missed approach. That's good. Wind data. That's the wind request. Also for the cruise. Oh, it's already inserted. That's cool. And descend is also inserted. That's very nice. Cool. Yeah, Nomad. So again, you know, talk to your instructor, ask him what you can do to improve. But scan is crucial, obviously, and concentrate on trying to get a feel for pitch and power. You know, you will over time you will become more familiar with power settings, and also your muscle memory will improve. So what I mean by that is when you're flying and you're doing inputs on the flight stick, your brain will notice what changes or what effects that has on the flight path of the aircraft. The same goes with thrust lever angle positions. So after a while, you will not have to, you know, consciously look at the values all the time. Your muscle memory will actually help you establishing those standard values. It's west of Genoa, along the coast. Oh, nice. Okay, I have a look at that. Yeah, sure. Is there an ATC manager of the tower making decisions? Well, luckily, now normally we have our docking system here, and we get a info on our departure routes. So we have a scrolling text, and it will tell you not just only your TSAT, so the startup approval time, but also the expected departure route. That reminds me, Frankfurt Airport has a TSAT system, haven't they? Does anybody still have the link for the website on that? Although I'm not sure if it's actually usable. Yeah, but normally at Mighty Morph, it'll be up to ATC with flow control to see how they can maximize departures and arrivals. Right, while we're doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of the setups. So we can see that Frankfurt is already up. So 1219 is delivery. Ground east would be 12195 most likely. So let's have a look where Airline is located. Let's have a look. So, oh, look at that. Lots of traffic already in and outbound. Where's MAN? MAN, have you already pushed? You're joking. I think that's Airline. Is that you, MAN? Or are you already gone completely? Like, he's too fast for me. He's already here. And Yaroslav, good evening. Well, it would be interesting to hear what departure he got. So in this case, let me do the following. Let me go and get the... do you find X-Plane easy to use? No, not really. I think they're pretty much the same on that regard. But I find X-Plane more realistic when it comes to the flight field, the aerodynamics. So that's why I use X-Plane as well. So we've got oh, hang on, there we go.
Fox 79 Charlie, hello, startup, actually, no, sorry. You're cleared to Brussels via Zobra to Lima departure, flight planned route, climb via SID 4,000 feet, and the squawk is 1,000.
Cleared to Brussels via Zobra to Lima departure, initial climb 4,000 feet, squawk 1,000, Air Fox 79 Charlie.
Air Fox 79 Charlie, read me correct. Do you know when you will be ready for push?
Oh, I've got the website. That's actually pretty cool.
About 5 minutes.
It says that on the
79 Charlie, thank you.
It says that on the controller info regarding that TSAT simulation. Let me just call that up. So that's HTTPS. And then VACDM dot VATGER, so VATGER dot DE. So let's have a look what we can see there. Oh, look at that. Hey, that's so cool. Look at that. Uh, 52 degrees MAN. I know the oil temperature rise is a bit slow. Yeah, let me just do that. That is so cool. So just gonna give you the link. That's gonna be vacdm.vatger.de. That's the link to that website. And so the TBT is not yet confirmed. And set your TBT, so target off block time. So when I think I'll be ready for pushback, and submit it. So I think we will be ready in. What time is it? Well, let's say 15 minutes. Let's make it 19:20. Let's without that. So we'll. Oh, look at that! That's so cool. So we've requested a new TUBT, or given it a new TBT, and then the TSAT, so target start approved time, has changed, just like in real life. And we can see that here we've got the planned runway 18 Sopra to Lima. So that's all we need to know. How cool is that? I am actually really, really excited about that. That's so cool. Yes, it's the Aerosoft Frankfurt A-firm. So 18 Sopra to Lima. Love it. The immersion. So cool. So Sopra, then all the routing to Brussels. Init A page is filled out. We've got 14 degrees right now, which is correct. QNH is 1006. And we'll get 4,000 very likely. And then Zishke, I guess at some point, yes. Yeah, I mean, if you have someone, you know, that would do these VGDS systems. I know we had it in P3D to a certain extent. Well, I'm not sure if it's officially updated to XP12, Yaroslav, but it is working, as you can see. What do you mean? You don't have what? You don't have TSAT?
Frankfurt delivery, Fox 79 Charlie ready for.
Oh, you mean the docking system? Yeah. Yeah.
Lufthansa 79 Charlie, Roger, startup approved, contact apron 121.750, cheers.
Hey, solid wings. Bonjour, monsieur. Nice to see you again. How are you doing? How was your week?
Startup approved and 121.
So that's done. The alternate fuel is 1.6, let's say. So I planned for about 1,000 kilogram. 1,000 kilogram extra fuel. So alternate 1.6. Oh, that's interesting. Not sure why it's got such a block fuel's correct. Such a negative value there. All right, it doesn't matter. So 166 passengers, some freight. We're expecting 61.7. 61.7. Let's see what the flight plan said. Yeah, perfect. 61.7. So that synced up very nicely. Too much to work, but now it's okay. You have a rest from it. Nice. Happy for you. The TSAT is implemented in the Microsoft Flight Sim from Brussels. Okay, that's interesting. We are going to calculate the intersection Sierra. So not Sierra, Lima.
Frankfurt delivery.
I know that's about
Guten
177
Abend,
meters
Whiskey at gate
intersection.
Alpha 1 Boeing 737-800 with
So
information
temperature
Quebec.
14, let's
Ready
put
to
15 in
reply,
here.
Skipper.
1006, we'll put
KLM
1005.
Whiskey,
Dry,
hallo,
anti-eye is not
Info
required.
Romeo,
Cab okay.
Sierra, clear to Amsterdam,
Takeoff
Schiphol,
weight
Yamaha
is
7 Mike departure,
66.1.
climb via
Let's do
flight
60.2.
level 70
CG
and Squawk 1000.
29.6. We'll do flex config auto aircon off.
Information
Compute.
Romeo via the Maroon
So it's
7
giving
Mike
us a
departure,
config
London,
1 plus F,
flight
flex
level
73.
70
We'll take the upper V1 as a dry runway. So that still gives us 1,000 meter stop margin.
And do you know when you
So absolutely no
are
problem
going to be
at all. 148, 148, 150.
Expect about 10 minutes. Scale up
And the
to
trim is up
9 for whiskey, thank you.
0.4. So that's that. Temperature 73. We'll do 2,700 in case of engine failure. And so we'll do 1360, 1360. Roughly. Transitions 5,000, 148, 148, and 150. So that's filled out. Not with VATSIM, okay. So secondary flight plan, copy active. We'll do a quick return plan. So we'll do Frankfurt in here. And arrival, it'll be 25 left.
Frankfurt delivery, what was runway for KLM?
No start, no via.
KLM 9 for
And
whiskey, you
engine
can
out
expect 2 fast
track. Hold on. The engine out procedure is 25. Actually, 18 will be 25 miles, 177 track. So we'll fix info. Frankfurt 18, 177, and radius 25 miles. Cool. So I think
Sierra
we
Echo,
have
Romeo Juliet Alpha delivery. Hello, did you find it again?
pretty much everything set. What's that? Oh, that's because we don't have the ATIS available. Okay, get rid of that. Let's get the clearance, shall we? Make everything official and then
Yeah, set flight level 70 initially. And
so
Squawk
information, we'll
2010.
recheck the ATIS, departure ATIS Sierra now. It is Echo Delta Delta Foxtrot. And the gate number is Alpha 17.
Sierra Juliet Alpha, read back
It
correct
is.
report of block
Good.
time.
We're NEO 71 Bravo. Let's send that off.
Juliet Alpha, thank you.
Frankfurt delivery, very good evening, Lufthansa for Papa Victor Standard 536 information, clear out, request I've
MAN, did he answer? MAN, I did. Well, you're probably busy with flying, but I guess he's already gone.
Lufthansa 4, Papa Victor, hello. Information Sierra current. Glitch to Brussels via Sobra 1, correction Sobra 2.
A lot of people going to Brussels because Brussels is towered as well today.
Via set 4,000 feet.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was him. DK, good evening. How are you? Nice to see you.
4,000 feet, squawk 2011, Lufthansa 4 Papa Victor.
Lufthansa 4, Papa Victor, reach back correct, report of block time.
Lufthansa 4 Papa Victor, around 1922 Zulu.
Papa Victor.
We did set it off, didn't we? Oh, sorry. Whoops. So what's...
Lufthansa 2, Alpha Charlie on frequency.
So 9 minutes to go. It's a good time to get the clearance, so that should work hopefully. Christian, nice to see you. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Hope you too. So we've got the clearance. Let's print that out, shall we?
Okay.
So that way we can have a look at that. So we've got clear to Brussels, off 18 via Sopra to Lima, climb 4000, squawk 1000, next frequency 1 to 1.9, request startup on 1 to 1.9. So we'll do that.
Yeah,
So,
I found
so,
you.
so that's
my fault,
only,
sorry.
oops,
Confirm you got your
that's
IFA
only
earlier,
the,
correct? Then did you
the
possibly
clearance.
land with that call sign in
So
Frankfurt
it's
earlier?
not the,
No, 4, 5.
That's the issue. Okay, thanks.
so clearance is confirmed.
You're ready in autocopy?
So that's fine. So that's all good.
Alpha Roger, information.
Sopra to Lima, 4000 and squawk 1000.
7 Mike departure, flight planned route. Climb, initially flight level.
Good, we got 7 minutes to go. Now normally you would get startup 5 minutes ahead of your TSAT time. So the earliest we are allowed to request startup would be 15 past. Or sometimes the clearance may say cleared startup according to DSAT. So when you get a clearance, start approved according to TSAT, you can go at 1915 and max 1925. So you kind of have a 10-minute window to do that.
Maybe 5 to 6 minutes.
Hell fast, 8-hour eat, 16-hour fast works well for early. No, that's cool. Yeah, I'm on a complete fast. Day 5 today. Hey, terrain ahead. Yes, you can, Aaron. Yeah, yeah. That definitely works for me. Yeah. Cool. Let's do a briefing. Well, but I need to get the charts out as well. For that, files. Oh no, disregard. So that's fine. Airports. Airport. Let's get that. So here we are on this side, and we want to have the Sopra to Lima, and that's the overlay chart we want. Yeah, it does take time to get used to the fasting method, but I am actually on, I don't know how many fasts I've done now, but it's, for me, it's actually becoming very, very easy now to do. So here we go again. Let me search that somewhere else. So Sopra to Lima, Frankfurt, Sid. Man, that is always a nightmare to find here. Sopra to Lima, I've got it. That's 10-3 Charlie 5. 10-3 Charlie 5. It can't get any more complicated than that, can it? 10-3 Charlie 5. There it is. Cool, and that's the Arnav overlays. So, or just Arnav actually. It's not even overlay, it's just Arnav. So 4 minutes to go, perfect. Right. Give the briefing now. So we are departing runway 18, departure Sopra to Lima. Initial climb is 4,000 feet. And the sector in this region is, well, 4,300 it says, but we know it's 3.7 in this region. So, but 4.3 officially here on this chart. Extra fuel, about a ton extra fuel in Brussels. That's to cater for the event today. Hey Chris, how you doing? So, then hotspots for taxi out. We're going to be expecting November 5, November holding point 18. Hotspot, well, the only issue normally is November 11. Aircraft coming down for 25 right. Yeah, well, if you need to practice, you know, do lots of exercising, then fasting can be a bit of a issue. Yeah, sure. Engine out is straight out. Runway track 177 degrees, 25 miles if we have to. Otherwise, acceleration is 2,700 feet. Engine secured. We'll get mayday call out. Get radar vectors. 25 left. If we want fire, we have to return quickly. We'll stay 2,700. That's safe, according to contour layer charts. And we'll do a quick return. We are below max landing weight of 67.4. So that's fine. And stop margin for the RTO, we said, is about 1,000 meters, a bit more than 1,000 meters. Completely uncritical. Does everything standard today? And I don't see any threats. So unless my chat knows any threats, then I'll be good to go. So cockpit preparation checklist, key pins covers are removed. Fuel quantity 4,640 kilograms balanced. Seat belts on. ADIRS. NAF. And the barrel ref QNH 1006 is cross-checked 3 times and cross-checked with the latest ATIS as well. And one thing I want to do, I want to have sync bar settings right there. Cool. Before start checklist. So expecting startup very soon. Squawk 1000. Just gonna wait for the doors to close. And in the meantime, actually, let's request startup. We are right on time. Oops. So right on time here. Oh, come on. So that's really cool. Love it.
Road 12175, Sergej Alpha, cheers.
Delivery, Nabend, die Lufthansa 71 Bravo, stand Alpha 17, fully ready, request startup.
Lufthansa 71 Bravo, roger, startup approved, call apron 121.850, cheers.
121.850, vielen Dank, tschüss, die Lufthansa 71 Bravo.
Frankfurt Grau, good day, with Airline requesting push and start.
Is A320 Frankfurt apron, good evening, pushback approved.
Get the facing with Air29er.
With A320 facing west, please.
Pushback approved, facing west with Air29er, thank you.
Oh, hang on, you can actually disregard. So you can actually already do that. Let me keep forgetting. You can actually get the tow truck connected. So hang on, cannot press that. Ah, there we go. Cool. Frankfurt apron, schönen Abend, die Lufthansa 71 Bravo Alpha 17 request push.
Lufthansa 71 Bravo, Frankfurt apron, guten Abend, pushback approved.
Push is approved, Dankeschön, Lufthansa 71 Bravo. Is the ATC loud enough for you guys? Is that okay, or does it need louder, quieter? Right. Hey Chris, how you doing? Yeah, I've been to Gdansk, yeah. It's fine, fantastic. Yeah, Aaron, strangely enough, I messed about with the A340 Toliss today, and I noticed immediately the differences regarding the textures compared to the NEO, yeah. So they have definitely done a lot of work in the NEO. Parking brake is confirmed. Set. So, before start checklist, we have parking brake set, ecam status check. No, takeoff speed thrust, not takeoff thrust sets thrust. So V1 148, VR 148, V2 150, and flex is 73. Oh, that's also they confirmed that. What do you mean, Pratt and Whitney? Yeah, standard. Windows closed. Oh yeah, that's what going to change as well. They're going to call it Windows doors again. Just make sure that I have all the doors in flight, which doesn't work in a Toliss, unfortunately. But that's checked, and the beacon is on. And that's the before start checklist complete. Wow, I've got 30 FPS at the moment. Are you joking? Is that because, hang on, is that because of the lighting then?
Lufthansa 4 Papa Victor, stand Alpha 36, request push and start. Lufthansa 4 Papa Victor, Apron, guten Abend, push approved, facing west.
It is!
Facing west, Lufthansa 4 Papa Victor.
Change that to daytime. Immediately change that to 50 FPS. It's the lighting. Brakes released. Oh, actually, no, hang on. Disregard. Brakes released, ready for push. Yeah, so only the Joker, the reason is that XP12 is literally still partly in beta. I'll definitely say it's not a completely finished product yet. So, one big issue is if the sceneries aren't optimized for the lighting in XP12, yeah, you can have bad FPS drops at nighttime. It does not. No, it does not support the frame generation. No. Right. Let's have a look if we need cooling. Indeed we do, so we're going to switch on dual cooling. And engine 2 start. So same thing, both start valves open. So you get a RPM of about 10%, N2. It's also default airport. Is it really an explain thing?
Expect gate Alpha 52.
Expecting gate Alpha 52, Lufthansa 06 November.
So I'm going to wait until the timers have counted down.
814, holding short of November 8, good night.
So now the left start valve will close, and the right one remains open, and the engine 2 will now start.
Crossing aircraft 6 is straight ahead, holding short of November 4, let's get
09 ready for taxi.
Jet 29er taxi to holding point rendezvous 8 via November 8, November, hold short of November 10.
Brake set. So, engine 1 start.
Delta 06 November, taxi right, November 7, hold short of link 5.
Right, November 7 and hold short link 5, November 06 November.
Elias?
Delta 06 November at link 5.
It can be heavy, but it depends on your system. But again, normally, I have a strong PC, so I get at least 50 FPS, usually 60 in the Toliss.
At link 5, traffic at 320 and on the traffic...
Volumetric lighting is still disabled, okay.
Gate 14, contact 8, confirm 2 on 9 on 9.
investigate. Good for, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Liner for the ground, can I get the actual...
Cool. So
runway
that's a good
departure?
engine start. We'll do the items.
Runway 18,
Plus
sir.
one.
Runway 18 for departure, please, tonight.
That. We'll do a flight control check. Full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral, left. Hey JW, how you doing? Right. I'm going to have a look out for the all clear signal. Fantastic. After start checklist is anti-eyes off, not required. We have ECAM status checked. Pitch trim is, well, we normally read off the pitch value in percent. So 29.6 it's supposed to be. Let's just check that. Yeah, 29.6. And rudder trim is neutral, and that's the just like in real life. Someone pushes ahead of us. Lufthansa 7 more Bravos, ready for taxi.
Yep, Lufthansa 7 Bravo, Roger. Unfortunately, that guy in front of you just started to push. I don't know why he didn't call me yet, so stand by for taxi.
Oh, that's Instaban. Okay, that's copied. 7 more Bravo. Instaban! Right? Pushing without clearance? Wow. Well, in real life, I tell you, in real life, you would be in a world of trouble if you did that.
9 for whiskey, apron on frequency.
Yeah, let's listen into that conversation if he answers.
9 for whiskey.
Haha.
Yep, just to confirm, did you get pushback approval from delivery? Because normally you only get startup and then hold position.
I got a start and push from delivery.
Ah, liar! Liar!
Normally it just says startup
Liar.
approved and for push that you call me and pushed without calling me, but it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Just advise ready to taxi.
Yeah, well advised, 9 for whiskey.
Yeah. I don't believe a single word. No. No, he was lying.
He just pushed back. He's on the other apron frequency. You just need to wait until he starts.
Yeah, I got a number to
in
call.
front, and then you can follow him.
He's pushing into me.
Oh.
I don't know why he's moving so much backwards. I've told the other told the other apron controller to tell that guy where to push, and it seems like he didn't quite do that and still moving backwards. I'm sorry.
Okay, Wizard Liner, roger that.
Oh, there. Oh, look. Oh. Don't we all love VATSIM sometimes? Brilliant.
Airline 9 for whiskey, ready for taxi.
Oh, lol. Oh, he's already?
9 for whiskey, taxi November 5, hold
GG,
short
that was
Lima,
quick.
and advise able to depart out of intersection Lima 6.
Repeat last 9 for whiskey.
November 5, short Lima, and advise able to depart out of Lima 6.
Yeah, can do. 9 for whiskey.
Huh?
Hello, Center 4 Papa Victor, ready for taxi.
And that for Papa Victor, taxi holding point runway 18 via November 7 and November.
Taxi holding point runway 18 via November 7 and November, Lufthansa 4 Papa Victor. Apple F Gudi, Lufthansa 3 Tango, Lima 10.
Speed dating. Just a normal day in Frankfurt, yeah. It's just true. Good, so expecting November 5, November. Let's see, and hold short November 10.
Tango is on Lima 10.
Yeah, brother. And that 71 Bravo, once the KLM in front starts moving, taxi holding point runway 18 via November 5 and November.
Behind the KLM, November 5, November, holding point 18, Lufthansa 71 Bravo.
29er, continue taxi and contact apron 1
There you go, he's moving. Let's go. Clear.
Continue
Left
taxi,
side, clear right
1.050
side.
going on apron, Wizard Liner.
The 3 Charlie Tango, make the right
What break
turn to
check?
Lima, hold short of November 5.
pressure 0. Although in this, I think in this aircraft version you don't have to say
Welcome aboard the
pressure
Captain
0.
Black Box duo channel
Hey.
experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment will be served. Thank you.
Liner Fort Whiskey.
Is there anything you miss from the Toliss 320NEO? Have a nice flight, smile.
Thank you so much. So, Papa Charlie, thanks for 9 months, and good question. Is there anything I missed? Well, I would love to have, you know, some more accurate textures. I think that's the only thing really that gets people somewhat upset in Toliss. But apart from that, it's improved a lot. So
direction on November, hold short November 10 and contact apron 12175.
that's an interesting livery. Well, that's a 787. Oh, sorry. 7 more hours again, please.
And on Bravo on November, hold short November 10 and apron 12175.
Okay, we'll hold short November 10 and 1175 next. Vielen Dank, tschüss, Lufthansa 7 on Bravo. Yeah, thanks for the heads up there. Have you noticed that activating the anti-ice doesn't affect engine performance at all? Does it not? Even though the 319?
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel
Right, let's hurry up. He's waiting for us there.
Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin?
Oh, Aaron, fantastic. Thanks for letting me pass.
Flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
And Flight Sim Kid, thank you much for the 18 months as well. Guys, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Hope you're all doing well. Frankfurt Apron Abend, die Lufthansa 71 Bravo on November.
Lufthansa 71 Bravo, Frankfurt Apron, hello, continue taxi holding point runway 18, via November.
We'll continue taxi via November, holding point 18, Lufthansa 71 Bravo.
With 29er, contact tower 124.850, bye bye.
Contact tower 124.850, good day.
Okay, that's an interesting bug, Zishka. I can forward that to the developers. Yeah, I've not noticed that. Okay, a good catch. So let's do the config test, and we got the good oil temperature, so 55. The threshold is 52 degrees, and what will change as well is that it doesn't go in 1 degree increments. It goes in 5 degrees, so they are on it. They'll change that as well, so that's fine. Taxi checklist, flight controls checked, flap setting, config.
Good evening, Lufthansa 4 Papa Victor, November.
That's Aaron, I think.
4 Papa Victor, Frankfurt Apron, hello, continue taxi holding point runway 18, via November.
Scenery is good. It still is really nice.
November.
Radar, temperature system on and auto. Then we have engine mode selector normal and the ECA memo takeoff no blue, and that is taxi check is completed. Well, it's what we call Frankfurt Friday. So Frankfurt Friday means everything is towered. For the absolute immersion. Cool. Let's have a look. What's the departure?
Lufthansa 21 Bravo, contact tower on
136130 later on.
Bye bye.
Oh, that was us. Lufthansa 7 Bravo 124850. Dankeschön. 136130. I'm going to pre-select that. I'm not 100% sure if that's the right frequency.
Lufthansa 812 Squawk Charlie. Squawk Charlie, Lufthansa 812.
But we'll see.
Lufthansa 812 identified, contact departure 136.125.
Okay, so there we go.
136125, Lufthansa 812, thank you for the service, bye-bye.
Frankfurt Tower, schönen Abend, die Lufthansa 71 Bravo on November, and we are ready for departure.
71 Bravo Tower, hello.
So no shift, we're doing full length, so all good. That's all done, fantastic. Fuel 4.5 roughly. 2.9 estimated on blocks. That's all good. Alright.
With a 29er, wind 220 degrees, 11 knots, runway 18, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 18 with a 29er.
Tower, hello, Lufthansa for Papa Victor November. For Papa Victor Tower, hello.
Hey Aviator, nice to see you. How are you? Okay, there's no changes. Briefing remains the same. Wind looks like from...
The 71 Bravo, line up runway 18.
Line up and wait, runway 1871 Bravo. So a little bit of headwind component, and a bit from the right. Line up checklist, cabin crew prepare for departure. Takeoff runway 18 full length. TCAS, TARA, and PAX are off. And that's the default start checklist. Whoops, completed. Hey Bruno!
With a 29er identified, contact departure 136.125.
136.125 with a 29er.
That's an early right turn. I'm going to put these on already, so I don't have to go and reach up again once we get the clearance, because I've got to get rid of the parking brake. Zishka, you're going to have to give me the tip on how to do that. Does that help with night? No, it doesn't help with night FPS, does it? Ground textures to feature XP12 weather, okay.
The 71 Bravo, confirm you have loaded a Sopra 2 Lima departure.
Lufthansa 71 Bravo, just check it again. A firm, Sopra 2 Lima, climbing 4000.
71 Bravo, thank you. QNH is 1007, wind 220 degrees, 14 knots, runway 18, cleared for takeoff.
Thank you, runway 18, cleared for takeoff. QNH 1007, Lufthansa 71 Bravo. Right, let's go.
For Papa Victor, same for you, QNH 1007. QNH 1007 for Papa Victor. For Papa Victor, you two, please confirm you have loaded a Sopra 2 Lima departure. For Papa Victor, A7 has loaded Sopra 2 Lima. You.
Manflex 73 SAS, order thrust blue. Thrust set. ...100 knots. You can feel the aircraft when it feather way into the right. Just a little bit, not much. V1, rotate.
Lufthansa Papa Victor, line up runway 18. Line up runway 18, Lufthansa Papa Victor.
Gear up. Nav.
The 71 Bravo identified, contact departure 136.125.
136.125, tschüss, Lufthansa 71 Bravo. So, autopilot 1 is on, switching And we got thrust climb, climb out blue, auto thrust. Departure, Schnabel Lufthansa 71 Bravo, passing 2,500, climbing 4,000. Flap 0, speed is checked, flaps 0. So. Schnabel departure, Lufthansa 7 Bravo, 3,000, climbing 4,000.
Fast 71 Bravo, Langen Gude identified. Climb by sit file 130.
Sit climbing level 130, Lufthansa 71 Bravo. A lot of things to do at the same time. 130, 13,000 checked.
Negative, it's Sobra to Ulkik. With L29, I'm gonna direct now to Lima.
With a 29, yeah, just fly present heading Quebec.
I found it interesting that he asked if we have the right departure route loaded. So, transition, set standard. Standard is cross-check passing 5-5.
Zulu 29 direct to Rudot.
Yeah, I think so too, Yoda. Yeah, it looked like it, didn't it?
Rudot with L29.
Wow, look at that. That's
India
Darmstadt.
121.
That's Darmstadt. No, just orthos. Normal orthos.
Turn left heading 030.
So 220 knots.
Director,
Restriction.
118.5. Bye bye.
So now we'll accelerate to 50.
118.5, flight check 89. Departure, hello, Lufthansa, Papa Victor, passing 2,500, climbing 4,000.
Papa Victor, Langen Gude identified. Climb by sit file 130.
Climb by sit flight level 130.
Yes, I have the Brussels
Zulu
simulator.
29, contact Langen radar frequency 124.
So speed to 50. Hey, the aviation 12. Hi. Oh, Theo.
121, turn right heading 34.
Oh, Theo. Theo Aviation. Good evening. How are you?
71 Bravo, contact Langen radar frequency 124.475. Bye.
24475. Just Lufthansa 71 Bravo.
22 Alpha Langen.
Langen, Abend, die Lufthansa 71 Bravo, passing level 100, climbing 130.
71 Bravo, radar, hello, identified. Climb level 220, proceed to Geslow.
Climbing 220, inbound to Geslow. Vielen Dank, Lufthansa 71 Bravo. Geslow.
Radar, good day, Wizard 9, 9000, climb flight level 130.
Wizard 29, radar, identified. Hello, climb flight level 240.
So, pitch is below 7 degrees, seatbelts off. Clean up everything here. Rat map is clear. Secondary copy active. And fix
616 Alpha Langen identified. Hello. Direct Delta Foxtrot 401. Descent for level 240. Direct Delta Foxtrot 401 at descent flight 205 Alpha. With der 29er.
Hey Franz, wie geht's?
Delta Echo Mark Uniform Lima.
So the reason why I don't have auto is because my download rate isn't the best, so I would have the problem that my upload rate for streaming would suffer as well. Sounds a bit complicated, but I always see that when there's a lot of download happening, my upload sometimes goes a bit up and down, so that shark looks a bit narrow. Let me check again. Is it really? Well, I guess it's a zoom factor thing as well. But yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, from the angle maybe. Yeah, could be. Oh, Reese, thanks for feedback. That's really cool. Thanks so much for that. Yeah, have fun with it. Enjoy. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me.
5 contact Langenon.
Sim Caesar, there's. How are you, Sim Caesar? Big shout out. I hope you're doing well. There it is. Thank you, Yoda. Caesar, I bought the Baron as well, and today I'm gonna go into or down memory lane. I'm gonna fly from Goodyear to Sedona on the second flight in the Baron. So from the Black Square analog. And I'll be able to show some pictures from my time, from my real flying back then. And yeah, I'll show you some cool stuff. Yeah, I'm going to fly VFR. We're going to try to get out from Goodyear to the west, circle around Luke Air Force Base, then northbound.
16 Alpha, after Delta Foxtrot 401, direct 416.
ETE, that's a good question. We are gonna land in about 30 minutes, 32 minutes. So it's a quick flight. Is it ETE or ETA? The command, isn't it ETA?
Over 997 whiskey, descending.
I guess it's not working here.
Virgin 997 whiskey, Langen identified. Hello, descent level 24, clear to Norco 3 Alpha. Clear to Norco 3 Alpha, descent to 240.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be ETE then. Then I don't know why it's not synchronized. Right, let's go vertical speed. Oops. Vertical speed, out blue. 1500 to go.
Fox 401 and high speed 56 for Charlie. X16 Alpha, descent level 110.
Ja, vielen Dank, Zischke. Thanks so much for that. Love it. What do you think about pilot strike in Germany? Where? When, Diego? As far as I know, the pilots are not strike. You mean Monday? That's not pilots. I love it. Every time there's a general strike in Germany, it's like, the pilots are strike again. No, they're not. It's actually everything. So it's trains, buses, security. It's a general national strike. But we pilots are not on strike. I just want to stress that, okay? Sedona's overcast 5,000. Sim Caesar, thanks for the info. So hopefully Microsoft star. What? Langen from. Also.
Airport information Alpha recorded at 19.
That's number 2 set. There we go. I was just wondering why I'm hearing the 80s. Yeah.
With that 29, contact line on 134, that's with 075. 134, this is 05. This is 134, 075, sir. 134, 075.
Andreas, again, it's all about, you know, what your preference is. I know what your focus is on flight simming. And for me, definitely, it's not just visuals. I do enjoy Microsoft Flight Sim for the visuals. But regarding flight feel and aerodynamics, it's definitely X-Plane. Let's go Destinators. Let's try that. I use normal ortho, so it's ortho 4XP for the download vehicle.
Level 113, inbound for Delta Fox 190. Beeline 9 November, radar identified and also climb flight level 220, proceed to Geslow. Level 220, proceed to Geslow.
Haha!
Beeline 9 Delta November.
And it's printed automatically, fantastic. So let's have a look at ATIS information. Delta. Island approach 25 left, no surprise there. Transition level is 55. 55. We have 220 220 degrees at 13 knots. 10 degrees. I'm waiting for the call to contact 125.0 because that's the Brussels frequency, 125.0 and I've flown this routing many times in real life. Just 1003.
D6 Mike Charlie, when ready, descent level 110, reach level at Delta Fox 401.
How about we do config 3? Yeah, let's do config 3.
16 Alpha, contact arrival 120, decimate, bye-bye.
Config 3.
20, bye. D6 Mike Charlie, you can resume normal speed, thank you.
So, landing performance. Brussels, 25 left, wind 220 at 13. Temperature is 10. QNH is 1.
Cargo 74 kilo, contact Brussels control on 129.575.
003, try runway. Anti-eyes off. Landing weight should be round about 60. Let's do 65 in this case. Landing config 3. Aircon on. Brake low. Reverse off.
Virgin 9907 whiskey. Descent level 110. Reach level at Delta
So,
Fox 401.
predicted landing distance about 1800 meters, 1900 meters. And for Brussels, we have available 25 left, 3,211 meters, and hey, what did I just see with the? Hang on. Meta says something completely different. No, that's wrong. Okay, that's wrong. Then we've got the landing distance available. So Charlie 3 or Charlie 4 exit, that would be optimum. So let's have a look how that works. For some reason, it doesn't take the meta from the report, it takes the meta from the present weather for some reason. Kind of weird. So, airport, we've got airport infos. And so landing 25 left. So Charlie 3 or Charlie 4. I'm going to go for Charlie 4. Yeah, but that means automatic low is perfectly fine. Parking stands, we normally park around here. And while we're here, let's get the star and the approach. So it was Yankee 25 left. Yankee 25 left with a minimum of 350.
UT6 Mike Charlie after Delta Foxtrot 401 direct 416. After 401 direct to 416.
I'm a bit surprised that I'm still with Langen radar. But we'll see. We'll have a look in a minute.
Thunder 71 Bravo, contact Brussels control on 129.575. Tschüss.
129.575, Phoenix, just Lufthansa 71 Bravo.
D6 Mike Charlie, contact
Brussels, hello from Lufthansa 71 Bravo, level 220.
Lufthansa 71 Bravo, Brussels control, identified, report speed.
Current speed indicating 308.
Lufthansa 71 Bravo, roger, reduced to 300 knots.
Speed 300 knots, Lufthansa 71 Bravo. Yeah, Andreas, I feel the same. I have a feeling that regarding inertia, weight simulation in Max Flight Sim, it's just progressing so slow in that regard. Yeah, and another thing that I was so annoyed about was, well, pretty low, Bruno. I'm not sure if Yeah, he doesn't have CPDLC anyways. Or does he? Hang on.
Lot 234, set course direct K2.
Brussels.
Direct to Cannon, Lot 234.
129.
When another zone like Delta, we have information.
Oh, he does. Yeah, he does have CPDLC. Shall we try? Why not? So MCU at
NR97 Mike, Bravo second.
When another zone Mike, Bravo, we have information. Papa 4.
connection notification.
NR97 Mike, Bravo, Roger, information. Papa is correct. When
Yeah,
ready,
thanks, Bruno.
to reach low G flight level 90.
Let's notify.
Information Papa, descend when ready, flight level 903, flight low G, I'm level. Right another zone Mike, Bravo.
Arrival. So
34, climb flight level 240.
all no 4 Alpha was the arrival route.
7,000 feet.
So all no.
Heading 117.
Giant 3 Sierra
All
Heavy
no
plus
Bravo
control
Romeo
line
204,
identified,
250
level
knots.
230.
And
Echo
then
230.
we go to Flora at 70 or above. So that's fine. Hey Alex, how are you? Nice to see you. From there, it's just going to be either on the approach 8.1 Flora, then intercept final, and the missed approach is straight ahead at 700 feet, overfly left to get away from the city. Left immediately, max 185 knots, correct. Heading 105 and climb 4,000, and then as directed.
Climb flight level 310.
So that's all done. That's done. That's done. RatNav. Let's set Bravo uniform Bravo in here, and Brussels beacon as well. Oscar Bravo. While we still have them.
Is it possible if I go
293.
for 10 minutes?
Oh, 10 minutes confirmed?
Ooh.
Yes, 10 minutes.
Got something loading in.
Or 7, like 10 minutes about.
So ADF is on.
Giant 3 Sierra.
DSP Sim, hey, how you doing?
Soapbox and
I don't know when they're gonna fix it. Do it again, TV. But I know they're on it. So. And I was Scotsman. Hello, how you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, so when we fly the Baron in about half an hour time, we're going to do this according to checklist. So I've got everything sorted.
Yankee contact along and radar 124.
Sim Caesar.
Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Oh, Dreamstar. Okay, hello. And Sim Caesar, thank you for gifting a sub to Iowa Scotsman. That's really kind. Thank you so much. And that's 144 gifted subs on the channel. My God. Another thing I noticed is, at the moment, XP12, it doesn't use all the cores in an optimal way. There's always one core that's maxing out.
Contact along and radar 135.350.
So you can see that here. And you can't change that. Right, and so because one is always maxed out, sometimes it just gets overloaded, and you get a little sound stutter at least.
Correction, switch to Unicom 122.8.
It's Sierra, Oscar, Papa, Oscar, X-ray, right?
Giant 3 Sierra negative.
Yeah, it's not optimized yet.
Actually, I just noticed that your route is incorrect. Reroute direct Nivnu, November, India, Victor, November, uniform.
It logged on without giving us notice.
Tango 180 Airway to Unoko, uniform, November, Oscar, Kilo, Oscar.
Yeah, Bruno, I think so too, yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you. Doing my routes, Sierra, November, India, Victor, November Uniform, Airway, the Tango 180, Uniform, November, Oscar, Kilo Oscar. Giant Sierra.
Ryanair 907 Mike Bravo, continue descent, altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1004, clear the ILS approach runway 24. Continue descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1004,
70 miles, that
clear the west 4.
we need to descend now.
Ryanair 7 Mike Bravo.
Yeah, I'm using active sky, sorry. Lufthansa 71 Bravo, request descent.
Lufthansa 71 Bravo, just sent via CPDLC, descent flight level 180.
Okay, descent level 180, haven't received it yet, unfortunately. Okay, 180, Lufthansa 71 Bravo. So, we got thrust idle descent, up blue, 180.
Papa Victor, flight number 2. Lufthansa 4, Papa Victor, Brussels control identified, cleared, all no 4 Alpha arrival, expect ILS 25 left. Clear no 4 Alpha arrival, expect ILS 25 left.
Let's try the METAR here.
Turkish 19 Delta Alpha, Brussels control identified, descent flight level 200, clear the body 5 Alpha arrival, expect ILS 25 left.
It is working for me. Have you entered the hobby code,
Airline 8 Quebec
Zishka?
Bravo, contact Langen 124.475.
Wow, that is so delayed, isn't it?
Radar, good evening.
That took a long time to send 180. But I don't know if that's a Toliss or just VATSIM at the moment.
All for Alpha arrival. Expect ILS approach runway 25 left.
Good ILS approach 25 left.
Yeah, active sky. I don't get kind of, you know, terrible weather updates. However, flying with Mark yesterday in shared flight, we used active sky weather, and the overall weather or the cloud simulation was a lot better in the X-plane. Alt star speed. So yeah, I'm wondering if
turn right heading 130.
Right heading 130.
oh, that. Lol, but just saying, weather change, now it's changing. Lol.
And 3 Sierra, just stand by, just heading for now.
Good timing. Yeah. Right, oh, you mean that in a performance? Yes. Yeah, that is wrong. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's taking the current weather for some reason here in this altitude.
Turkish 19 Delta Alpha.
And Tattoo Man, thank you much for the raid. Welcome everyone. In case you're wondering, we are flying the Toliss A320NEO. And we're flying to Brussels right now. Yeah, I don't know why it's showing snow on the orthos there. I have no idea why it's doing that. It's not that cold.
Lufthansa 71 Bravo, descent to reach Flora, flight level 60.
Descent maintain level 60, reach latest Flora, Lufthansa 71 Bravo.
I think I have the correct route now.
So he's giving us a new clearance, 60, latest by Flora. However, Flora has 70 above.
Just continue to work.
So let me change that. Flora 60.
And contact Langen radar 124.475.
And there we go. So now we've got Alt Blue 60.
Repeat, your radio was cut in the middle of the transmission.
Giant 3 Sierra, contact Crescent. Proceed to Nivnu, as you appear to be doing right now, and contact Langen radar 124.475.
124.475, two things.
Lufthansa for Papa Victor, descent flight level 1.
I don't know, Bruno, I don't know. Cool, double preparations briefing. We are on the arrival towards Flora, followed by either standard approach or radar vectors 25 left.
Control identified, climb flight level
And
230.
the sector for the approach will be 2,200
Flora, descent to reach Flora,
or 1,800 feet, so no problem at all. We are going to fly the ILS 25 left approach, if I find it. There it is. And 8.9 descent, minimum 350 is set. And the missed
climb flight level 240 direct Sobok.
240 direct Sobok.
18250.
You stay below the TMA? Uniform Oscar November, Roger, in that case you're on uncontrolled airspace, traffic information only on this frequency.
I can climb higher if you want.
Actually, I prefer you low because the TMA is getting busy now. I think I go 74 kilo, turn right, heading 340. Yeah, then 1733, turn right, heading 170, descent 2,000 feet.
What else? So, go around is checked straight ahead to 700 feet, left turn max 185, heading 105 and climb 4,000. And we have extra fuel right now. Man, he's busy. Extra fuel. It says 300 kilograms, 9 minutes. What? Brussels, good evening, Lufthansa 71 Bravo. Inbound Flora, descending 60, information echo.
Lufthansa 71 Bravo, identified, descent flight level 60, expedite.
Okay, expert descend 60, Lufthansa 71 Bravo. Right, so I'm going to take this to open descent. So open descent, out blue, expedite the descent. Lights on. Seatbelt signs on. So we're supposed to have a minimum value of 1.7. We have 3.1, so we should have at least 1,000 kilograms. Something's wrong in the calculations. Kind of weird. Okay. Anyways, we were flying a ILS approach. We'll do raw data. So we'll switch the flight directive off, bird on later on. Config 3. Orbit low. Exit Charlie 4 to the right. Idle reverse. Hot spots, we have a runway crossing. Yeah, runway crossing here. And then, yeah, to the apron. Parking somewhere here. There's nothing special really, so all fine. And threats, I don't see any threats today. Descent 4,000, Kitch 1003, Lufthansa 71 Bravo. So let's have a look. 1003. Make sure it adds up. 1003. Check, check, check. Set QNH. QNH 1003. Cross check passing. Speed back 220 knots. Lufthansa 71 Bravo. Right, time for speed brakes. Passing 59 now is checked. Approach checklist. We have Barrow Ref, QNH 1003. Seatbelts on. Minimum bar row 350 feet. Auto brake low. And engine mode selector is normal. And that's the approach checklist completed. Cool. So currently we have 20 miles to go. Well, speed brake's back in.
71 Bravo, turn left heading 280.
Left heading 280, Lufthansa 71 Bravo. Good, so heading, and that's the shortcut for the radar vectors for the final. So what we'll do now is we're going to go direct to final fix. Opposite the inbound, which is going to be 079. Sorry, 069, not 069. And surprised that it doesn't have anything on there. It's kind of weird. Right, there we go. Insert, pull the heading knob again, and there we have a lovely extended center line. Speed is 220 as instructed. Looking good. Activate the approach phase while we're here, because we are on radar vectors, and also we have selected speed here. I'll start.
Lufthansa 71 Bravo, clear ILS 25 left.
Cleared LS 25 left, Lufthansa 71 Bravo. So we got glide slope blue, lock blue, Cat 3 dual, autopilot mode +2. ILS is identified, India Bravo Lima indicating as well. Fantastic. Speed going managed, flaps 1, speed is checked, flaps 1, that's going to be, look at that, beautiful.
Windows 145, speed 200.
Tower is going to be 18.6. Still fairly heavy. 18.6. So we should have localizer capture very slowly. Lock start, flaps 2, speed is checked, flaps 2.
Turkish 19 Delta Alpha, turn right, 320. Right heading 320, Turkish
Glide slope star.
Cargo 7.
Wow, a lot of wind here. Look at the ground speed mini here. Approach speed. Right, 4,000. This approach is set. And
speed was 145, right heading 220, cleared ILS 25 left. 220, cleared ILS 2.
Manual thrust, manual flight.
Lufthansa 71 Bravo, speed 180 knots or greater till 6 AM.
180 or greater to 6, Lufthansa 71 Bravo. Right.
Lufthansa 71 Bravo, starboard 1186, bye-bye.
18.6, thank you, Lufthansa 71 Bravo.
PS 729, the wind 210 at 12.2, runway 25, right, cleared for takeoff.
So ground is 18.05, later on. Just going to pre-dial that, so later I don't have to look down for too long. Speed is good, flight directors go off. Bird on.
Position, please. There will be a couple of departures first.
Runways ahead.
Alpine 340, line up and wait, runway 25, right?
Okay, Beta 3 is out for Active Sky X-Plane. Okay, that's interesting. So, until 60 Ms, got 3.5 miles to go. Brussels Tower, good evening, Lufthansa 71 Bravo, 25 left.
Lufthansa 71 Bravo, Brussels Tower, hello, continue approach 25 left, you are number 1.
Continue 25 left, Lufthansa 71 Bravo.
UPS 729, contact Brussels departure 126.65, bye-bye. UPS 729er, contact Brussels departure 126.625.
126.625, UPS 729.
So what I mean now with the cross-check, I try to get everything centered, alright? Normally as early as possible, so... It's checked. So now, once I get onto the localizer, I look at the drift pointer. Now that is normally not always correct in the real aircraft. So 6 miles coming up. Let's go speed and managed. Gear down. And then I just do a quick cross check all the time. So look at that pitch, vertical speed, lateral tracking, power setting later on, and just keep that scan going. Yes, well, don't say 2000 checked. So flaps 3, speed is checked, final setting. Gonna reach down here. 25 left, clear to land, Lufthansa 71 Bravo. So again, we try to get everything nicely centered. So he's here on the other side. Lovely. Landing checklist, EK Memo, landing. No blue.
Traffic, line up and wait behind, legend 912. 145, establish localizer with me 25. 145, Brussels Tower, hello, continue approach 25 left. Traffic ahead is at about 4 knots.
It's bumpy. Just feel a little bit of turbulence there, so wind is now 212.
340, contact Brussels departure 126.65, good night.
Contact departure on 126.625, Alpine 340, goodbye.
Set cargo clear to land runway 25 right, the wind 210 at 11. Clear to land,
So even though 1000 check, even though visual with outside with the runway, I try to keep my scan going also with the track pointer, the pitch of the aircraft, ground speed. So we need at least 800 feet per minute descent rate, which is about just a half a degree of pitch up at the moment. Yeah, 2 white, 2 red, all good. That looks good. Power setting. So this is a flap 3 landing. The power setting, that's the problem with the NEOs actually. So the power settings are often very low.
400.
So now I can see you get it just a tad low, correcting that. And I'm aware of the fact that the glide slope gets more and more sensitive the closer we get to the runway. So careful with those corrections. Still a bit wind from the left, 13 knots. There we go, on path again.
Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10.
Come on. Ah, just a bit too much there on the pitch axis. Darn. Right, we got spoilers. I don't see spoilers here, but should be up. Reverse green diesel. Manual brakes.
Cargo expedite vacating to the right. Yes, and then the ground 118.
Right, here's Charlie 4. Quick break here. I hope this is Brussels add-on, Charlie 4. So we have to stop here. It's a new runway. We have to hold short. I'll leave the strobe lights on for the crossing. There will be a replay, of course. 7 Bravo has vacated.
Bravo, cross runway 01, taxi Echo 3.
Cross 01 and taxi Echo 3, Lufthansa 7 Bravo. Good, clear to cross, left side clear, right side clear. And then Echo 3. Yeah. It's just straight ahead, that's Echo 3 there.
25 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 25 left, speed 145. Brussels Tower, good evening, Lufthansa for Papa Victor, establish the localizer LS25 left.
Lufthansa 4 Papa Victor, Brussels Tower, continue approach 25 left.
Continue approach, Lufthansa 4 Papa Victor.
So,
Wings 1 Tango Alpha, the
so
wind
just trying to get
20
clear of the
wind
runway.
25
We'll stop
right,
here.
cleared for takeoff.
And normally it's going to be the inner taxiway.
Your wings 1 Tango Alpha.
So it should be inner Mike Romeo 4.
Legend 910, call sign only to Brussels departure 126.
After landing checklist, radar predictability system is off.
Itaro 151 via Bravo 3 line up and wait runway.
Wow, they're busy. Look at that.
Itaro 151 line up and wait runway 25 right.
7 Bravo. Maybe switch to ground.
Yes, please. Sorry, 121.875. Good night.
121.875. Thank you so much. Good night, Lufthansa 7 Bravo. Brussels ground. Good evening from Lufthansa 7 Bravo. Echo 3.
71 Bravo taxi stands 327 via Airline and Tango.
Via inner and the Tango stand 327. Lufthansa 7 Bravo. So let's have a look. Inner 8. I guess inner 9 will be up there. Oh no, hang on. Inner 9. Tango. Oh, it's there. It's on the apron. Seriously. What? What parking spot is that? You're joking. Oh. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's move. Man, I have to say I'm a bit disappointed. I am a bit disappointed. So inner 9 Tango, and then 307. No, 327. Where's that? It's... I have no idea. Here's uniform. That doesn't even make sense. Oh, 237. Hang on. Let me just confirm that.
Brussels ground speed 145.
Did it say 237?
Speaker 145, Brussels ground, welcome to Brussels taxi stand 201 by Airline and Echo. Stand 201 by Airline and Echo, speed 145.
Lufthansa 71 Bravo. Can you confirm the gate again, please?
71 Bravo stands 227.
227, just confirm.
227.
Thank you much. Right, okay, so I am somewhat relieved. So 227. Well, those are all 229. 227, we found it. Hey. There it is. Yeah, I heard 327, so I kind of misunderstood. Time to call the bus service.
Delta Alpha Brussels ground to welcome to Brussels taxi stand 209er via Air 9 and Tango. Air 9 and Tango, stand 209, Turkish 1
Yeah, I thought so too initially, but I misheard. So I thought initially we had 327, but then I got somewhat skeptical because of the clearance. And had to ask again. That's a beautiful, look at that, Mark. Look. That's gorgeous. Marcus in heaven right now. He loves that. So, parking brake on. APU is available. APU bleed on. 787 was that.
Ground, good evening, Legend 6 Alpha, stand 231, request push and start.
And 6 Alpha,
lol.
after the taxiing the Boeing
It morphed.
787-800,
Hang on.
push is approved.
Where is it gone? He's disappeared. He's gone now.
Taxiing 737-800 visual now with him, push and start, first thing is Legend 6 Alpha.
Parking checklist. We have parking brake or chocks. We've got parking brake set. Then I need engines off, wing lights off, and the fuel pumps off. And that's the parking brake completed. Lovely. That was actually a flight that went a lot quicker than I expected, to be fair.
Ground, good evening, Lufthansa 4, Papa Victor, crossing runway 01, request hold short. Shortly after that we have a slight scenery issue.
Oh, scenery issue, that's a shame. That's Airline.
No problem.
So this is a payware add-on I bought some time ago. So Brussels Airport 4X plane. That's just sim, I think, version 2. So it's not quite as pretty as the Microsoft version, I would say, but it'll do, right? Got everything you need. Oh my god! Lol. What is the? It's an event going on today, so no surprise. What on earth was that? Get him banned. Aliens. Get him banned. Insta ban. Right, on this side you have a military apron. I actually saw F-16 there once. Whoa! Oh my god, what was that? That can't be a 737. Come on. What? What? I wouldn't be surprised if that was the guy that just... No, he's messing about. He's messing about. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, we're going to witness something horrible, I think. Come on, recover. You can do this. You can do this. Oof. Come on. Pull up. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. He's going to be in so much trouble. I think he's messing about. He's trolling 100%. Let me get to tower frequency. 18.6, right? No, they're departing. Look. What is going on? Lol. Is there a supervisor that could disconnect him? Yeah, but we can ignore the troll, yeah, for sure. But I mean, it's a yeah dot vollop, right? Like it's a Yeah, but surely they must have the option to... And bye. Right, that problem solved itself just now. Cool. Anyways, we're going to go into Microsoft Flight Sim now. There'll be a 10-minute break. I'll get something more to drink. I need some tea. And then we'll be in the Baron. I'm really looking forward to that flight down memory lane, referring to my real-world flying long time ago. But looking forward to it. So stay tuned. Big shout out to all of the subscribers, resubscribers, the gifted sub. Thank you so much for that. And let's play an outro. And I will show you guys the credits. It's interesting that it's playing the credits, but that shouldn't be the current one. No, not just have a look. Aaron, thank you much for flying along. I hope you had a good flight. And I hope you got the scenery issue working. Oh, Flying Wolf, no worries. There's always video on demand. Thank you so much, everyone. And my dear moderators, thank you so much for being here, for helping out. And I will see you again very soon.